So thank you for inviting me here. Going to perhaps change pace a little bit from what you've been doing so far. I'd like you, if you can, to sit forward on your chair and see if you can bring yourself to a reasonably upright posture. If you feel like you need to sit back on the chair, please do continue to sit back, but see if you can just bring yourself to a reasonably upright posture. Putting down anything that you have on your lap. Just letting your hands come to rest somewhere comfortable, maybe on your knees or on your lap. And just lower your eyes, so look downwards. Maybe you'd like to let your eyes close, or perhaps you just want to keep your eyes just a little bit open. So I'd like you to just check in with your body right now. How is it feeling inside? Do you feel relaxed and calm, or do you feel kind of alert and awake? Do you feel a bit sleepy, or do you feel quite energized? Is there anywhere in your body where you can feel a sense of an ache or pain? Is there anywhere that you can feel that's quite comfortable? See if you can notice anywhere that feels warm or cool. And now bringing your attention to your breath. So however you're breathing right now, just noticing how you're breathing. Maybe it's fast, maybe it's slow, maybe it's shallow, maybe it's deep. Just noticing your breath. Perhaps you can feel the breath moving in your nose or mouth. Perhaps you can feel it in your chest. Or perhaps you can feel it a bit lower down in your belly. And now just gently moving your attention out a little bit. So maybe broadening your attention. So noticing your breath moving in your body. Your breath in your body. Your body sitting here on the chair. The weight of your body on the chair. Your breath moving in your body, sitting on the chair here, surrounded by all these other people. Your breath moving in your body, sitting on this chair, surrounded by all these other people, here in this room, in this hotel, here in London. And then gently allowing your eyes to lift and take a nice deep in-breath. Nice. Okay. So that's a very short little bit of practice of what mindfulness is. Can I have maybe see a show of hands? Who's practiced mindfulness before? Yeah, okay, maybe about a quarter of the audience. Okay, well, that's nice. Okay, so mindfulness has a few different aspects to it. And maybe research over the last few years has shown that what we do with our attention and how we apply it has a great deal of effect on our sense of well-being. So what we do with our attention and how we apply it, which is really where mindfulness is all about, attention and how we apply it. So we can have a little play with attention for a moment. Okay, what is attention? I'm just going to come over to this mic so I can. So I'd like you to take your hands out in front of you, and we're going to clap 3 times. Okay, I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. I'd like you to clap 3 times. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now just holding your hands out in front of you, or maybe just down in your lap somewhere comfortable, and just bring your attention to your hands. What are they like? Maybe you want to look at them. Maybe you want to close your eyes. What's it like? So maybe just bring your attention to your right hand index finger. Can you notice just your index finger? What about the left hand little finger? Can you just zoom in your attention to your left hand little finger? What's it like? Can you feel sensations? And what about going back to the right hand on the palm of the hand? Maybe there's some very obvious sensations, maybe a tingling or buzzing kind of feeling. And then what about the back of the hand? Can you move your attention around to the back? And what's it like? Can you feel the contrast between the front and the back? Okay, then you can just let your hands come down. So hopefully you all agree that we can move our attention around the body. Okay, we already did it in that first practice. It's very easy just to tune in to different parts of the body. So this is attention, and hopefully perhaps you've been paying attention all throughout the whole morning. Hopefully. Okay, so attention is one thing. Why is it useful? Why is it useful to pay attention? Well, I suppose we can all do with a bit of a boost in actually attention skills. It's useful in every part of our life just to be able to concentrate and not be distracted. So in that practice we did you notice did you notice when your mind wandered off from what I was saying? Maybe let's have a show of hands of people who noticed when their mind wandered off into thoughts or memories or things. Be honest, it's fine. We all do it. We all do it. Yeah? Okay. So when we wander off into thoughts, they can be memories or plans, they can be ideas. But a lot of the time, these thoughts, they involve language. Not always, but a lot of the time language. And this is what we call our inner monologue. Commentary, kind of inside. And there's a problem with language. Well, it's very good. It has a lot of advantages, right? But the problem is that language is inherently based in subject-object terms. Okay, I did this. I remember that. I want that. That kind of thing. So subject-object. And of course, it's very useful. All of the talks we've heard so far are all based around this ability to be able to conceptualize, to be able to make that kind of abstract thoughts and research and all that kind of stuff. But when we have a subject-object, then it gets to the stage where I want this. I don't want that. I am an angry person, or I am whatever it might be. Okay? So when this happens, then we can get into a bit of a stuck place. Okay? We start to identify ourselves. We start to actually believe these thoughts. I am frustrated. I am restless. I can't do this. That's the kind of thing. Okay? And that's where we get a bit stuck, because we start to believe all this. I am an angry person. Well, okay, so at the moment I'm angry, but are you really 100% an angry person? No, of course not. There's always things that comes and goes. So we have to use our attention to be able to see when these different patterns arise. So when we get caught up into all of this kind of stuff. And of course, when I'm in this place of me and the world, then of course this is a separation. Me and the world is different. The world's an awful place. I'm okay. I'm not in a good place. The world's better than me. Everyone else is better than me. I'm in a bad place. That kind of thing. And that can always lead towards more separation and difficulty, right? But of course, we have this very natural ability, or natural tendency, should I say, when we feel something not nice, we want to get rid of it, right? When we feel something not nice, we just want to get rid of it. When we feel something nice, we want more of it. Very natural. It's what we all do. So of course, when we feel something like I feel angry or I feel upset, the natural tendency, I want to get rid of it. So when we come to notice ourselves, we bring our attention inside and we notice, gosh, I don't feel that good. Then the immediate reaction is, I don't want to do that. I don't want to feel that. I'm going to distract myself. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to go away. But of course, when we go away, we're not in the moment anymore. We're not in life anymore. We're in fantasy. We want to be somewhere else. So mindfulness is about bringing ourselves to this moment and appreciating that in this moment, this is how things are. We can't change it in this moment. Maybe we can change it in the next moment, but now things are the way they are. So mindfulness is about learning to see that and to accept that and to be with that. I've got a friend teacher of mine who likes to say that mindfulness is about learning how to be at peace with not being at peace. But of course it takes a lot of practice and it takes a lot of time. Maybe as you noticed, let's try a little bit more of practice, okay? So I'd like you to just again sit forwards on your chair, if you can. Sit up nice and tall, resting your hands somewhere comfortable. Just allow your eyes to lower, soft, lowered. And if you like, you can close them, or if you like, just keeping them slightly open. So why do we sit up straight? When we bring the body to a posture which is upright, it encourages the mind to be alert, to be awake. We don't have to do it upright, but it just encourages us. But at the same time, we also want a sense of relaxation. So just letting your face relax. Any muscles, tension. Just letting your shoulders hang nice and heavy. So this sense of relaxation in the body helps to encourage the mind to stay open and also relaxed. So just noticing the internal state, the general feeling, whether you're busy or calm, whether it feels tired or awake. The weight of your body on the chair. And then bringing your attention down into the breath. So maybe you can feel the breath in your nostrils, mouth. Maybe you feel it in the chest. The movement of your breath. Maybe you feel it deeper down into your belly. So just resting your attention on the breath. If you notice that your mind wanders off, which may happen very quickly, that's very normal. As soon as you notice that you've wandered into thoughts, just bring your attention back to the breath. There's no need to judge, there's no need to think that's good or bad. We just accept, I've wandered, and here's my breath. And sometimes when we come to look at the body like this, come to look at our body and mind, what we find is uncomfortable. Sometimes what we find is very pleasant. And again, whatever you find, doing your best not to bring a sense of judgment. It's just the way it is right now. The most important aspect that we bring along with our awareness is kindness. Having a sense of curiosity rather than a sense of wanting to change things or make something to be the way we want it. How is it like? What's it like in your breath? very gradually allowing your attention to broaden out a little bit. Your breath in your body, sitting here on the chair in this room, with all the people around us. If we can come to learn to tune into ourselves, then it becomes much easier to tune into other people. The more we can accept how we are, the more we can accept how other people are. And then gently letting your eyes lift, taking a nice deep in-breath. Good. Okay. So mindfulness, as Annie was saying at the beginning, mindfulness is something we can do anywhere, anytime, whatever posture we're in, however things are. It's not, we don't want things to be quiet, we don't want things to be loud. We just do it wherever we are. So if you're on the tube, if you're sitting, if you're at home, if you're at work, if you're at the desk, whatever it might be, wherever you are, just that question of bringing your attention to how things are and just being open to noticing how things are. And it can be 5 seconds, it can be 5 minutes, it can be 50 minutes. It's just as you choose, as you feel right. So hopefully that's a little technique, noticing sensations in your body, noticing your breath, and then kind of broadening back out to how things are right here, your environment, something you can do whenever you remember. Mm-hmm. So my name is Mark Westmoquette, and I come from I teach down in South London, and we run mindfulness courses, and I'm just starting up a business to run mindfulness in other businesses, corporate mindfulness classes. So if you're interested, come and catch me at lunchtime, and we can have a chat about things. Thank you very much for your attention.